Okay, so with this question, what it asks you to do is express each pair of fractions with the same denominator and then state the bigger fraction. So we have two fractions. So we have 3 over 4, and then we have, so that's one fraction, and then we have 2 over 3. So 3/4 and 2/3. Now the way that they are at the moment, it's very hard to compare them to each other and then state which is the bigger fraction. So what we can do is we can find what's known as the lowest common multiple between the two numbers, between the two denominators. So if we take 4 for example, the multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Okay, so we're just going to put multiples of 4. And the multiples of 3 then, so if we take 3, so you have 3, 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So we can see here that this multiple and this multiple is common to both, and it's the lowest common multiple. So the lowest common multiple between these two fractions is 12. So what we want to do now is we want to change the lowest common multiple to 12 in both fractions. So what you do is you have to multiply it by a number. So we look at this and we think about, so 3 over 4, what do we have to do to the 4 in order to change it to 12? So we have to multiply it by 3. So this is going to be equal to, if we multiply 4 by 3 we get 12, but we also have to multiply the top by 3 as well, and we get 9. So we get 9 over 12. Now, if we take this bottom fraction, so we want to change it so that the bottom is 12, so we to change 3 to a 12 by multiplying it by something. So what do we have to multiply 3 by in order to change it to 12? We have to multiply it by 4. If we multiply the bottom by 12 or by 4, we have to multiply the top by 4 as well. So 2 by 4 is 8. So now we can see, so what we have here now is, so we have these, we have two fractions, and we've changed the two of these unlike denominator fractions to fractions that have the same denominator. So now we can actually compare the two of them to each other. So we have 9 twelfths, so this is 9 twelfths and this is 8 twelfths. So we can see here that this one here, this fraction is the bigger. This one is bigger, is greater than this one. Okay, so then this one here is your answer. And we can see here, so 3/4, so this is what it is. This one's the answer for that question. So it's just comparing fractions.